like so many things in life, it's about the people. And to have people coming by to say thank you and have a huge American flag over the auction hall, I mean, you can't beat it.
We've really been working over the last year to work together, not just to advance those values, but also to promote advanced capabilities for warfighters.
In all reality, we're wearing it. We're representing what this award means. This is Gettysburg. This is World War I. This is the Boxer Rebellion in World War II and the Korean War in Vietnam and our generation's war in Afghanistan and Iraq.
You know, this little medal I wear around my neck, I'm very fortunate to be one of the very few to actually ever receive this thing in person. Most people get it posthumously. It is the highest award for valor against an enemy of the United States of America in combat. And we're just grateful to be surrounded with such great, amazing people. But our whole purpose in life is to really highlight service and sacrifice and what it means to be part of a greater community. We think the medal really tells that story very effectively.
Hey, this is Matt Boyer, Chief Marketing Officer for General Motors Defense. Really excited to be here today. This is kind of the culmination or one of the bright spots in the strategic partnership that General Motors Defense formed with the Medal of Honor Foundation last year. And the biggest one that we're going to auction off here today is the Infantry Squad Vehicle. It's out in service with the U.S. Army, the Canadians, and others around the globe to really provide light, rapidly deployable mobility. The first and only one to be sold public will go on the auction block this afternoon. Now, what it was built for is to provide mobility on the battlefield, especially to soldiers or other light forces that in other cases would have to walk. And so what it's really meant to do is move people around fast. The other piece is it's built light. And the reason why it's built light is so that it can be lifted and moved by helicopter, it can be airdropped, it can be delivered by a number of different ways to the point of need where the warfighters need to move.
I'm Terry Richardson. I'm the newest recipient of the Medal of Honor. I just received mine on the 2nd of March, 2026 from President Trump. And I am really grateful to Barrett-Jackson for their support.
Hey, I'm Kyle Carpenter. I'm a medically retired United States Marine, a proud Marine. It's very humbling to be here at the Barrett-Jackson auction, but really at a place with like-minded people. You know, this is why we serve, to live in a free country, to where people can have these experiences, to enjoy their life, to spend time with loved ones, doing things that they enjoy. And so, you know, the partnerships are amazing. The energy, of course, as always here, is off the charts. But I just want to say thank you to Mr. Jackson, all of the people here, you know, from our partner GM Defense, the partner of the Medal of Honor Society and our Medal of Honor Foundation, which this beautiful ISV is going to support. But again, just the good Americans and the good people that are here showing us the love and support is very humbling, and you know, it means more than we can express.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us today up here on the stage are 4 of the 64 living Congressional Medal of Honor recipients. The Medal of Honor, yes, give them a hand. The Medal of Honor is the highest recognition of valor in combat, acts of courage beyond the call of duty. Joining me in recognizing these recipients are, they come from the jungles, from Vietnam, from Afghanistan, from Fallujah. David Bellahu, Terry Richardson, Matt Williams, and Kyle Carpenter, who is going to join us up here on the stage. Gentlemen, this room says it all for what you have done. Please welcome them to Barrett-Jackson, our honor. And to tell you about the truck from General Motors Defense, here is Steve DeMont.
So thank you for the team at Barrett-Jackson here to give GM Defense the opportunity to bring this amazing vehicle in. But we're going to talk a lot about the folks who are out here on the stage. Look, as long as it's been in General Motors, there's been a commitment to our nation. There's been a commitment to serving and supporting those who protect our way of life and preserve our freedom. But look, this vehicle is an ISV, Infantry Squad Vehicle. It's the most modern, advanced vehicle that's just being fielded today with the United States Army. It's being fielded with allies around the world. This thing is badass, if I can use that term.
Absolutely.
All right, thing's badass. And look, we have some of our Army leaders down here, Major General Nauman, Sergeant Major Johnson. They are warfighters who are using this vehicle today. They're members of the 10th Mountain Infantry. They are, and I'm going to use the term again, they are badass. And so this vehicle and these soldiers are using this vehicle to preserve our freedom and our way of life. And look, as long as there's been a GM, there's been a commitment to this, and I am so honored to be on the stage today with the members of the Medal of Honor. And GM has a strategic partnership with the Medal of Honor Foundation. What they represent is the best of us, the best of all of us. You know, the best of our values of service and sacrifice. And so I'm gonna turn that over in a minute, but I'll tell you right now, this is an amazing vehicle. My best day in my job is when I drive this thing. It is so amazing. So I want anyone out there, this is the first time that an infantry squad vehicle is being offered to a commercial market. I can't tell you how amazing this is. You gotta realize it. It's a badass vehicle. So with that, I wanna introduce one of my great friends. So my friend and the youngest living member, a recipient of the Medal of Honor, and a United States Marine is Kyle Carpenter. I'm going to turn it over to Kyle because I'm honored to be here with him today.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, GM Defense, and thank you to Mr. Jackson. We are grateful to have you as partners and honored to call you friends. I stand here today as a humble representative for our nation's 64 living Medal of Honor recipients. The Medal of Honor is a beautiful burden of immeasurable weight. It has never been about any one of us. It is worn by the few for the many. It inspires a standard of courage, service, and sacrifice, ideals that we all have a responsibility to uphold. It transcends every battle, every generation, every rank, and every race, and it represents America at its best. To all who bid on this ISV, thank you. Thank you for supporting the Medal of Honor Foundation and our mission of honoring the past and inspiring the future. And remember that in life, you will never see how far the ripples from your impact go. With that, I only have 3 more things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And ladies and gentlemen, start your bidding!
Well, as they mentioned, what's really spectacular about this, not just that all the money and every penny, once again, will go to the Medal of Honor Foundation, but the fact that this is the first time this vehicle has ever been offered to the public. This GM Defense ISV-Utility, a light utility developed back in 2020 based on the Colorado truck platform. It's there for one purpose, to help our troops, and this foundation money will help their cause as well.
Already $500,000, just incredible. So this is sort of the Humvee replacement, if you will. ISV stands for Infantry Infantry Squad Vehicle. So that's what the ISV stands for on the Colorado truck platform, and it's sort of a rapid response for military to get around quickly, unlike a tank or a large armored vehicle. Now at $800,000.
I see Rick Hendrick up in the skybox. He's involved in the bidding as well. We're at $1 million.
These basically take the place of the Humvee heavy-duty parts underneath. You see skid plates on the shock absorber mounts right there to scuff them away from rocks. A production axle, but with a skid plate on the bottom of it right there to make it dent-proof. Heavy-duty parts all the way around.
Access to the Congressional Medal of Honor Society annual convention in Detroit and invited to the Patriot Awards Gala. Ladies and gentlemen, a million's bid, and a million one, 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 and a million one.
The Medal of Honor Foundation helps to work with character development, veterans outreach, and Citizen Honors Award for bravery. $1 million just raised for the Medal of Honor Foundation by selling this GM Defense ISV-Utility, the first time one has ever been sold on the commercial market to the public.
What an incredible moment here at Barrett-Jackson. We saw this GM Defensive ISV sell for $1 million, going straight to an incredible charity, the Medal of Honor Foundation. I want to jump to Kyle Carpenter, the youngest recipient of the Medal of Honor. What does this mean, this money mean for the foundation?
Well, it allows us to continue what we did when we were wearing uniform, which is trying to serve, to give back to the country that has given so much to us, and ultimately to try to help people and make a positive impact. And we are just so grateful. You know, everything in life is about people and relationships and helping others. And this is a testament to that. And the American spirit and the energy in there was absolutely electric. And I'm just so honored and humbled to be a part of it, as we all are.
Yeah, we're honored to have 4 Medal of Honor recipients here, raising $1 million for this incredible cause. Rick Hendrick, what drew you to this particular cause?
Well, we get to live in a free country. We get to do things like the Barrett-Jackson. And Craig, thank you for being so big-hearted and doing all these charity events and
Partnership.
well, and Steve and all the team that build these units, but the guys that sacrifice their lives and you keep our country safe. We don't do enough, and you guys are the best of the best, and you've done so many good things for our country and our fellow military people. It's an honor, and just an honor to be here with Steve and your team, and I've been wanting one of these, so
Yeah, what are your plans? What are your plans with it?
go ride around the campus with it.
Hey, that's a good idea. You're going to be riding around safe with that.
Oh yeah, but it's such a great cause, and people just don't understand how lucky we are to live in this country. And congratulations to GM for building something that our troops are safe in, and I'm just honored to be a part of it.
Absolutely. And Craig, 100% of the Hammer Price goes directly to this cause. You take no fees whatsoever.
Nope. They write the check. Rick will write it right to their foundation. It's been something we started as a charity car show, evolved into an auction, but charity's been a big part of Barrett-Jackson. I don't know where it now. One's almost 170 million raised for charity net. We don't make any money on these cars, and it's for a reason. The money needs to go all to the people that it can benefit. Right. So we do well selling cars. It's time for us to give back.
Absolutely. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Rick. And these fine gentlemen here. This is what America is all about. We wouldn't be America without you. So thank you, everyone. $1 million to this beautiful foundation.
I'd first say that I never thought I'd be holding $1 million check. Not mine, but I never thought I'd be holding one. But it's just it's what America, our military, and our veterans are about. Good people helping each other to do good things, to make an impact, to give back to others. And it's just allowing us as veterans, as recipients, to continue doing what we did while in uniform, serving, sacrificing for others, trying to help others and make a difference. And every dollar, every amount of love, every person in there that was waving an American flag, all the energy, it was just beautiful. And I want to thank Mr. Jackson. He doesn't have to do this, and to allow us to do this with open arms, and to say whatever you need, we're here for you. And the other charities they've helped through the years, it's not just about us. It's the charities, the nonprofit world, and just people, just like the military in our country, same team, same fight. So to do this every year is incredible. I want to thank him and his family. And, just as a guy that appreciates a good car and a guy that appreciates the United States of America, it was awesome to be here.